Hey everyone, Re5 here with Envision RC, and I'm coming at you today with my Traxxas Sledge, which has been quite a story lately. My hinge pin kit came in from GPM. Came with two front, two rear, outer A-arm hinge pin with the nuts, 4 nuts, and then inner hinge pins. If you remember correctly, I have a broken hinge pin right here that needs to be repaired. Now, what was also included in the GPM kit was a drill bit, because the A-arm hinge pins, they are thicker than stock, which I will show you in one moment. I've already unscrewed this, so I'm just going to pull it out by hand. And while you're doing this process, the dog bone will probably come out, so I would get somewhere clean to put it, and remember to put it back in. So, the comparison on the hinge pins: GPM, stock. See, there's quite the difference there. So they give you the drill bit so that you could drill through the A-arm here. Okay? Want to make sure that you're drilling straight. So what I did is I go through both sides. And the top. I'm not putting any pressure. I'm letting the drill just screw pretty much right through the hole, so that it just goes in nice and straight. So I am going to put the dog bone back in and see if it's a snug fit. So after you get the hole drilled, the fit is actually very snug. Okay, I'd use my mallet to get the hinge pin in. I gently tapped in to get it all the way. So I wanted to point that out. It is a very snug fit. Now the last part is going to be putting on the nut. Okay, so yeah, the nut is a size up also. As you see, hinge pin is in, nice and snug, doing what it's supposed to do, and it's reinforced, carbon steel. Alright people, I wanted to check back in again just to point out that when you take the dog bone out, okay, make sure not to lose the black O-ring that goes inside the cup. And when you put the dog bone back in, make sure the black O-ring is back in place. It's important and it's there for a reason. While I was taking out the rest of the outer hinge pins, it occurred to me that this is my first mechanical modification. And I am not big on, I'm not going to say not big, I love modifying my RCs, but I do want to point out that with every modification, you know, there's like a positive and negative reaction, I want to say. So as I drill out, these are impressive, okay? These hinge pins are heavy, heavy duty, okay? But I can't help but think that I am drilling out just a tiny bit of plastic, right? But narrowing this plastic here. So that's what's running through my head as I do this. Unfortunately, the hinge pins have been a problem for many bashers. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll keep you updated on what I find. All right, everyone. I just want to point out this. Hopefully I can save you some time. But as you start getting through the process, the rear hinge pins, don't forget they are longer than the front. Okay? Just so you can put them aside so you don't have to go back and take them out again if you happen to screw the fronts in the rear or vice versa. Okay, everyone. All 4 outer hinge pins or A-arm hinge pins have been replaced. So we're going to move on now and replace the inner hinge pins, which are right in here. I believe 4 screws total is what we have to remove. So these are the 2 bottom bumper screws that come out, and I will now move along to the top. I have noticed that the plastic, hold on one moment, I'll get this out. The bulkhead plastic strips out very easy. So if you're using a drill, be gentle and make sure you're hand tightening. Okay, there we go. And I will there is a piece of the broken hinge pin right there, ladies and gentlemen. And here is the other piece. So this is the scoundrel right here. I don't know when it happened. Must have been one of my jumps. If I had to guess and put my finger on a time it broke, I would guess sometime when I was using the Pro Line Trencher X tires. That's just an educated guess, or a less than educated guess. It's a gut feeling. So now, my comparison, and they are the same size, which kind of figured because, well, yes, not, it's probably too much. They are the same size. Hopefully they're built stronger. I can test it out. If I only replace this one, I'm not sure. I'll let you know at the end of the video, but I could test the longevity and the strength of it while I continue to bash. All right, everyone. So I replaced the front two inner, and now I'm moving on to the rear, okay? And I know I've already said it once, but I would feel bad if I didn't mention again the black O-ring inside the drive cup. If you're replacing this, excuse me, if you're replacing this, make sure to put the black O-ring back inside the drive cup before reattaching your drive cone. Here you go, friends. The Traxxas Sledge upgraded hinge pin kit. You repaired. You see that front nice and tight now. The rear, it's got that GPM heavy duty hinge pin kit all around. So we will put that to the test. Appreciate you watching this video. Keep on bashing, guys. Re5 and Vision RC.